Joseph.
Hi.
Hi. Nice to meet you, Joseph. My name is Najwa. I'm the social student social worker in the school. How are you doing?
I've been better.
Hmm? Yeah. How's today? Did you do any kind of an activity at the school?
I actually didn't even go to school today.
Oh, okay. That's very interesting. I heard that's some kind of a concern you have, and that's why they referred you to me. And I just wanted to find out, Joseph, I know that, like you've been missing school, as you said. Can you tell me a few reasons why you would be missing school?
I I'm very busy. My my mom is sick
Mm,
and I look after her a lot of the time. A
mm,
lot of the
mm,
time.
mm, mm. Must be very, very difficult. And instead of the mother to look after you, you to look after the mother. It's not an easy things to do. I really, really appreciate young people at this time. They don't do much of that. I really kind of appreciate you to be open like that. Can I ask, what do you think? What is wrong with the mother?
So mum was diagnosed bipolar
Mm,
about 7 years ago. So she's up and down
mm,
and not very much in between,
mm.
unfortunately.
Oh, that's really, really not easy. It would affect you definitely, your attendance and your concentration, and all that could be really hard for a young person to do that while you need to go and have fun with your friend and you do here and there, but concentrate. So, can I ask any support that beside the mother, is any relative and dad or any like of your friends, you share this with them?
Um, so dad, I mean, I have a relationship with my dad, but he does not have one with mum. So I know, I know not to talk to him about it. I don't think he'd be any help, to be honest. And my friends, I, I wouldn't tell my friends either. Um, they already make fun of my mum, my
Mm,
friends.
mm,
So
mm, mm,
I don't want to, I don't want to give them any more opportunity to make fun of me. You
mm,
know.
mm. Very, very hard situation, Joseph. I understand myself how young people, when I used to be young, you need to have fun, you need to be enjoying life, not to be looking after that. Any support the school anywhere has provided you, because you're not supposed to be the carer of a person with a mental health there, supposed to be in the system some kind of a support. Do you have any kind of a support from anywhere towards the mom? Mom has got any contact with
Not that
her?
I know about. I'm the only one. I'll do everything for her.
Okay. This is first of all, I appreciate you being open like this, Joseph. And I heard that you've been contacting after you heard of a mental health. You contacted some kind of organization. You saw that online, and they want to meet with us. This is going to be one of the stuff we can start from, because this is a people specialists with the mental health. We can look at how like your mom, and we can sit. Obviously, I can make a meeting to sit with mom when we do this, and then we could have like this organization come along or another organization, and we see what assistance mom can get. Or she can get a carer. We can apply for NDIS as well. We can look at how is her situation. There is a lot of help that could be. You don't need to take all that burden on your shoulder, and you're so young. And as well, we can see how we can catch up with all those years, or like a few months since he started the school. We can try to catch that up. We see somebody can help you and assist you, and this is, I don't want you to miss class. I don't want you to miss the opportunity in that young age where you can really learn. Learning is a very important. Do you think, Joseph?
I mean, I suppose. I don't. I don't really care about school. Yeah.
I know this is in a young age and taking that responsibility now. If we get a help for your mom, I think would give a little bit relaxed because it's making you worried about mom, and especially with the moods as well. When her moods are ups and down, you might not be able to sleep. You might be worried, and all that could be a trigger for you not to concentrate in your schooling. But I hope when we get set to couple of meeting with mom and the assistance she will get from this organization, we will try like set up mom assistance, and then we can work with you how you can catch up and to be catching up as well. We can look at where you can get fun, see what your interest is, what do you like to do, like you a sport person or a music person, what do you like to do?
To play. I like to play guitar.
Guitar. Oh, music. You're
Yeah.
a music person. That's very, very interesting, Joseph. Guitar is one of the instruments that I really like. Maybe we can look at where we can find an activity, whether it's a school or somewhere else. Maybe you can have that one as enjoyable, relaxing, moment for you while we're helping you with your schooling and how to catch up with all those material and classes that you missed. Joseph, when you mentioned through your dad relationship, how is it at the moment?
Like as I said, so like mum's aren't together anymore, and like I still see dad, every now and then, but like I just feel like he abandoned us, and so I don't see why I should want anything to do with him. He obviously doesn't want much to do with us, so why should I reach out to him?
Yeah. I understand, Joseph, when you are really supposed to be the young and the child to be happily with family, but this is stuff, it's not your fault. Sometimes parents can get separated, or can be different way, can have an issue from each other, and you feel that you've been caught in between, don't you? Yeah. So like you just need to keep your own relationship with that, and maybe that does not understand what you're going through and how you're struggling, and you're being the parents looking after mom, and maybe he can help somewhere there. And would you mind to contact dad as well? We get him into one meeting together to make him understand what goes around.
I can definitely try.
Yeah.
He's only in Newport, so he's not far away.
Yeah, that would be great. Now, as you can see, like in the coming future of sessions, we're trying to get help, ma'am. It could be a lot of helps people with mental health. There is an NDIS. We can see if she's applied or applied, and then we can see this organization how they can help when a young person living with a mental health person, and then we can have this session, me and you, often, and you can have that session. We can release all your anxiety and your tension. We can do a lot of counseling here, and then part of it also we see the financial issue, and you don't have to be responsible of all the shopping and all that. We can try to look at somehow that's a help mom can get, or mom can do it with the help of somebody as a carer or anything. We can try to look at that, and we see how we can come up with a plan. In your study as well, we look at that and your relationship with that. Do you want to add anything? How do you think that plan will be working together?
Well, yeah, might take some convincing with the school. I've gotten in some trouble before, and I do worry maybe about mum. It depends what mood she's in, If she's down right now, and I go home and I tell her that, I came and spoke to you, and then that you wanted to speak to her, I worry she'd get really embarrassed,
Definitely, that's not going to be your job, Joseph. I'll be contacting ma'am, and this is where the school should take that responsibility. I'll talk to mom, and this is because you're missing few classes and the school was worried. And when